Generating traffic and sales can be a challenge for online merchants. But selling on the Walmart Marketplace puts your products in front of millions of customers who shop on Walmart.com. And right now, sellers who join Walmart Marketplace can save up to 50% on referral and fulfillment fees for the first 90 days. So get started today. Head over to marketplace.walmart.com/savings. That's marketplace.walmart.com/savings.
Today's podcast is sponsored by SLI Systems, providers of intelligent site search and navigation solutions. Learn more at sli-systems.com and listen to their interviews at ecommercepodcast.com.
Your path to e-commerce success starts right here. You're listening to Practical E-commerce, the podcast for e-commerce results.
Welcome back to another Practical E-commerce podcast. My name is Brian Getting, and this is a supplemental podcast to our December 2006 issue. Today, Mitch Bettis is speaking with a gentleman named Shaun Ryan, who is the CEO of SLI Systems. And SLI provides a site search technology, which Shaun talks about here. And he talks about the benefits of faceted search, learning navigation, and also the impact both of them are going to have on a website's organic search engine rankings, and also what it's going to cost to implement such technology for an e-commerce website owner. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Mitch Bettis, who once again is speaking with Shaun Ryan of SLI Systems.
So the key thing that makes our search different is our site search, is as well as being a hosted model, our search learns from the people that use it and keeps getting better. So the way that works is we watch what people search for and we watch what they click on, and then we bring the results they click on most up to the top. So we're using the intelligence of the users of a site to improve the relevance of the search results. And you're online at the moment, right?
Yes, sir.
So would you like a quick demonstration of that?
Sure.
So if you can go to the site etronics.com, so the most popular search result in this case is the Sony DSC H5B. So it used to be at position 225, so like 23 pages down, there's 10 results per page. So we've seen people search for the keyword digital cameras, click on that result, and it's made its way up to the top.
Wow. Original position, is that indicative of perhaps where it was in the list as it was put into the system by the owner of the site? What establishes original position?
Excellent question. That's where the search result would be using our standard search relevancy algorithm, which looks at the keyword and how many times it's in the document, gives extra weight if it's in the title and all that type of thing. Fairly standard search relevancy algorithm. That's limited because there's very little information to go on. So we then leverage all the activity of the users to improve on that. So that's just a simple demonstration of the learning. That's the key thing that makes our site search different from other site search vendors. For the e-commerce vendor, it makes a difference to the relevance of the search results. It means people are more likely to find what they're looking for, more likely to purchase. So it increases their conversion rates.
Does it, and you may be getting to this may be premature, but is it learning my individual taste based on my IP address, or is it aggregating information based on what is popular through multiple searches from various individuals?
No, it's aggregating the information.
Okay.
Because the chances are you haven't searched for digital cameras on eTronics before, so there's very little information about any one individual that we can use to personalise the search results in any kind of useful way. So there's no privacy concerns because it all just goes together into one. Yeah, it's all aggregated.
Okay.
There's a few other features of the search you can see from that eTronics example. You can see we've got related searches at the top that help people refine their search. We have faceted search, so you can restrict your search to a particular brand or category or a price range, and there can be any number of facets depending on the site. Some customers have lots, some have a few. This is reasonably typical to have brand, category, and price range.
Okay.
And we also give our customers lots of reporting, showing them what people are searching for, what they're finding, what they're not finding. So that's the key search that we've been selling for over 5 years now. Now, another thing that our customers like that sort of really helps us stand out is we use this information we're collecting from the site search activity to automatically help with search engine optimization. So this is to automatically help our customers rank well in Google and the other search engines. And I can just give you a quick example of that. If you go to Google and search for waterproof camera bag, the top result I see is nrsweb.resultspage.com.
Yes, sir.
Waterproof camera bags on
Same as mine.
NRS.
Yes.
When you click on that page is our site search page for the keyword waterproof camera bags on our customer Northwest River Supplies.
Okay.
They sell various kayaking equipment. Now, this is part of our site champion service. This page we've automatically generated and enabled Google and the other search engines to find it. Now, normally the search engines can't index site search pages because in order to do that, they'd have to come to a site, type something in the search box, and or submit the form,
Right.
which they can't do. So the way we do this is when you click through to the top result on NRS, which is the AquaPack compact camera case.
Okay.
You can see on there's some related searches shown at the bottom of the page. So we will automatically generate those related searches. They're the popular search terms that are used within the site search to find that result. And one of those is waterproof camera bags. So people type in the keyword waterproof camera bags and click on this particular product. So we've shown it as a related search so people can find related information. But it also provides a path for Google and the other spiders to then index the site search page for the keyword waterproof camera bags. And that page is optimized, that keyword, just by using some basic best practices for search engine optimization.
Very
There's
interesting.
a link with the keyword in it.
Yeah.
It's got the title, it's got a nice search engine friendly URL. That happens all automatically, and we're only doing that for terms that people are typing into the site search. And so it helps drive additional relevant traffic to our customers' sites. Our customers love that additional traffic.
A lot of this activity, if not all this activity, is really happening off of his main servers and his side. So he does not really see any, or a customer does not see any lag time or additional time in terms of a search function. This is all happening at a third-party site, your site.
Yeah, so that is another key differentiator, is that as is a hosted solution and that we run everything for our customers. So when you go to Carolina Rustica or any of our customers and do a search, the page you see comes from our servers. So we run that whole thing for them, and we do it as a service. So they don't have to learn how to implement search, because there's a lot of best practices around how to implement search. There's a lot of technical know-how on how to build a good search. For large companies, like Amazon or the large e-tailers, they can dedicate teams of people to do that. But for small companies, that's just not practical. By us doing all that for them, they leverage all the skills that we have.
And on the spell checker function, if I went to etronics.com and typed in Nikon digital camera and misspelled camera,
Yep.
it knows what I'm after and gives me the search I was really looking for, even though I did not spell it correctly. Is that what that function entails?
Yeah, exactly. So we just say we have a did you mean function. So what we do is we form a dictionary of that's specific to each site, and that dictionary contains all the words that we find on that site when we're indexing a particular site. Now, I pointed out that one of the features of the search was the facets. So down the side where we had you can refine the search results by brand or by category.
Mm-hmm.
So the learning navigation, the new product that we're releasing, is really an extension of this faceted search. So essentially, it's just providing the navigation for the site. It's very similar to the search in that if you are navigating to, say, see all the Sony products, it's just the same as doing a search without a keyword and restricting the search to the Sony products.
Okay.
So a lot of search vendors provide this functionality. The key things that make our learning or our navigation functionality different are the results are ordered by popularity, just like our search results are, and they are search engine friendly. We're very focused on this search engine optimization, so we've designed this to be particularly search engine friendly. If you go to footwear, etc.com, so again, this is another reasonably small site. I think they have 6 shops in the Bay Area. So just like the other sites we've been to, we run their search. But if you click on the men's tab, for example, then you can see that this is now navigating because we haven't typed in a keyword. We're just clicking on the navigation. We're running this part of their site for them as well. And this is very consistent with the look and feel of their search. In fact, it looks exactly the same. It offers all the same ability to further refine the results by category or by size, by brand, by colour, width. And the results are ordered on this page by popularity.
So each of those pull-down windows there kind of are reflective of the new technology that's being introduced?
Yes, that's right. So you can see it's very similar to the search where you might be able to refine a search result by category. Here it's just navigating, but you offer exactly the same capability, so you can then restrict the results by category.
Interesting.
And if you do a search on that site, you can see that the page looks very similar. You know, if you search for boots or something like that, you'll see the page has exactly the same look and feel and the same ability to refine your results. So we've now got consistency between the search and the navigation. As you're navigating around, if you like click on the women's tab and then choose some refinements, you'll see that the URLs are very search engine friendly. The refinements you choose are shown, the words are in the URL. So we make it so the search engines can come through and basically follow any combination of these facets,
Yep,
which
fun.
greatly expands the number of pages that they can index on a site like this.
Does your service also generate the breadcrumb that's right above the search results there, or is that a different part of the site somehow?
No, we do generate the breadcrumb trail as well.
And just in terms of how all this integrates, I don't really know what kind of shopping cart, per se, that footwear, etc. uses, but do they need to use a certain shopping cart in order to implement this kind of technology with SLI, or does that integrate with all these functions into any kind of conventional shopping cart?
We work with a wide range of technologies that they use for running the e-commerce site and the shopping cart. The way we integrate is the customer will generate a dump of their product database for us on a regular basis for us to index. So generally it's on a nightly basis. They'll say, here's a list of all our current products, which we index. So that's very similar to a Frugal feed or something else that they may be generating already. That's independent of what their technology is. So it may be just an XML file or a flat file listing all the products with the text that's on each page as well. And that file also includes the other attributes like the images, the prices, the categories. And then once we've built the search and the navigation for them, the integration on their side is really easy. They just need to change their search box to point to the search that we've built for them. And then for the navigation, they just need to change a handful of links to point to the navigational pages we've set up for them.
What kind of investment are we talking about if we're dealing with a small e-commerce business? What kind of dollars are we talking about? And I'm assuming, is there some level of scalability there? Does the price differentiate based on the number of SKUs I have, for instance, or is there some scalable number that impacts that cost?
The key driver of our price is the number of queries that happen on a monthly basis. So the site has to already be getting a reasonable amount of traffic. In order to see benefit, they need to be having, on a daily basis, at least a few hundred queries per day, search queries. So all but the sort of smallest of sites can benefit. And the price starts at about $700 a month and then goes up from there. Biggest customers are paying us, hundreds of thousands a year.
And in terms of the new feature that you all are rolling out, the learning navigation function, is that already integrated into an SLI package that I may purchase, or is that an add-on feature?
It depends on the customer. They may want us to just run the search. We have got some people who we're doing just the navigation for, or they may want to start with the search, then add the navigation, or they may want just part of their navigation. So it's really flexible.
And that's going to do it for this podcast. Once again, we want to thank Shaun Ryan of SLI Systems and also Mitch Bettis for a great interview there. Make sure to check our website at www.practicalyecommerce.com, especially towards the end of December here. This is wrapping up the year for us, and we have some pretty big changes in store for January 1st. So keep an eye on our website, and we hope to see you soon.